Sharjah, the left-arm spinner. He's had a couple of player of the match performances. All of them are tied on 9 apiece. Him, Owais Ali Shah, Rohit Khan Bangish and Hazrat Luqman of Emirates Reds as well. And Nabil Aziz of Fujairah, the left-arm tweaker, is doing very well in this tournament as well. 8 wickets in 8 matches. Right, then we have no time to lose. Let's take a look at the 22 yards that will be in action today with Owais Ali.
We're all set and in readiness for another magnificent day of cricket where we bring you 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 Popular Fan Code. Well, let's have a close look at this wicket. It's the same wicket where we played 4 games yesterday and we saw plenty of runs being scored. It's a hard wicket, it's a hard surface, and I think it's going to come onto the bat very nicely. So then again, the batters will have that advantage to score runs on this wicket. But then again, it's a shorter format, so my advice to the captains will be to bowl first on the surface and to know how much they're chasing, and also to add one more element, that the dimensions of this ground, one part of the ground, it's almost 50 meters, so that's where I believe the left-handed batters might be sent early and try to clear the boundary. So win the toss as the captain and bowl first. Over to you, Combs.
Thank you very much, Owais Ali. That point about that onside boundary from the academy and definitely will be coming into play. Just about 50 meters is that hit, and of course a very hard batting surface here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, as you would expect. Right, then we have no time to lose. Owais Ali, over to you once again for the all-important toss.
It's toss time here for match number 29 of 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024, powered by Fan Code. We're expecting to have another exciting and a fascinating game of cricket between two very talented sides. Let me introduce you to the two captains and the match referee. On my left is Adib Usmani from Team Fujairah. On his left is Shahrukh Amin from Team Ajman. And on the extreme left is our honourable match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. Adib, you've got the coin. Please give the spin. Heads is the call. Congratulations Adib, टॉस जीत के क्या करना चाहेंगे?
पहले हम फील्डिंग करेंगे।
कोई खास वजह फील्डिंग करने की?
विकेट थोड़ा सा लग रहा है कि रात में थोड़ा सा डैम था विकेट। ये टाइम पे भी अभी पूरी तरह से सूखा नहीं है, तो कोशिश करेंगे हम कम से कम में रिस्ट्रिक्ट करें उनको और आसानी से चेस करें।
बीच में थोड़े से अप्स एंड डाउन्स हुए थे टूर्नामेंट में, लेकिन आप जो लास्ट विन था उसने काफ़ी आपको कॉन्फिडेंस दिया होगा।
जी बिल्कुल, जब भी टीम जीतती है तो मोरल बूस्ट होता है। अच्छा है, अच्छा माहौल है, अच्छा मोमेंटम बना हुआ है, कोशिश करेंगे इसको कैरी करने की।
चेंजेस प्लेइंग 11?
राहुल चोपड़ा अंदर आया हुआ है, जाहिद हमारा इंजर्ड है, इसकी वजह से बाहर है।
बेस्ट ऑफ लक अदीब, गिव अस अ गुड गेम। Shahrukh, unfortunate not winning the toss. If you were on the toss, what was your plan to do on the surface?
We're going to look to bowl first as well. Obviously, T10 format, I think the best thing to do is chase. So with the wicket as well, we'll look to chase.
Now that you're batting first, how much do you think will be a good target you want to post?
Anything 100 plus, 100, 110, I think will be a good target to post. If we get even more than that, that's even perfect. We have a good bowling attack. If we hold on to our catches, which we didn't yesterday, I think we'd be very good.
Knowing Team Fujairah, have you done any assessments by knowing their strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we play cricket together through the year, so in and out the year, so we know every single one of them. So we have different plans for each of them when they come out to bat and when they come out to bowl. So we'll just be looking to target everyone's weakness and hopefully we execute.
Changes to playing 11, Shahrukh?
Yes, Adnan, the captain is out, so I'm stepping in for that. So other than that, Shoaib Ali is coming in, then it's the playing 11 team.
Best of luck, Shahrukh. Give us a good game.
Thank you so much.
That's the news from the centre, is that Team Fujairah, they won the toss and they've decided to bowl first.
Much appreciated, Owais Ali. So news from the centre, Fujairah have won the toss and elected to bowl first. Let's take a look at the two team lineups for you. Let's have a glance at Ajman first. We have Owais Ahmed, the left arm speedster, Dania Liaquat, the hard-hitting all-rounder, Esama Tiurab, Hamdan Tahir, Mohammad Abubakar, the speedster, Mohammad Ismail, Mohammad Aftab Javed, Raheel Ali. Shahrukh Amin will be leading the side in the absence of Adnanul Mulk. Shoaib Ali gets an opportunity alongside Sohaib Khan, and alongside me to discuss the Fujairah lineup, I have Asghar Khan. Good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, Ahmed Khwaja. Thank you so much once again. It's an absolute pleasure to be here and looking forward to a great day of cricket as we look at the side. Adib Usmani, you got Aryan Sharma, Ashwin Walthapa, Afisur Rahman, the left arm fast bowler, Harshit Kaushik, a dynamic hard-hitting all-rounder, Keshav Sharma is the left arm spinner, Mayank Chaudhary is the number 3 for them. Nabil Aziz has bowled well in patches. Rais Ahmed would like more runs to his name. Rahul Chopra and Sanjay Sharma. Man of the match last night, Sanjay Sharma done a terrific job for Fujairah.
Yeah, very settled Fujairah side. Rarely do you see any major team changes. But Adnan Ul-Mulk is certainly a big absence for Ajman. The captain who leads from the front opens the innings as well. Important encounter for both teams. 4 wins and 4 losses in the D10 so far. And they will look to move up that points table.
Yeah, Ahmed Khwaja beautifully poised, as they say. And we are in for a cracker of a day. 4 games lined up. That's the first of them. Sunny afternoon. The same track which was played yesterday. Little bit of watering and that typical sheen is back. It's been rolled in nicely. And one feels that it's going to hold its hardness. And there are plenty of runs on offer.
Absolutely. Not expecting the nature of the pitch to change too much over the course of 20 overs. Hence, Adib Usmani banking on his bowlers to get the job done. And they've always looked to chase. Pulled off a pretty definitive run chase against Dubai yesterday. Ashwin Valtapa taking the honours on that occasion. Fabulous performance from him. And let's see if the rest of the Fujairah bowlers, especially Hafizur Rahman, I feel, will have a major role to play this afternoon.
Oh, absolutely, Ahmed Khwaja. He's someone who can really swing it, especially with the new ball. If he gets an opportunity, they've gone with one of their premium fast bowlers, is Sanjay Sharma, who has the ability to take the ball away from the right-handers and nip the odd one back. I think they got to start with pace from both ends. What you think, Ahmed?
Yeah, makes sense to me, especially with that very truncated boundary from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. So it is going to be Sanchit Sharma beginning from that end. Shahrukh Amin will be opening alongside Hamdan Tahir. 2 left-handers like Pakistan in the 90s.
Yeah, Amir Sahel and Saeed Anwar. You got those 2 openers, different sort of players. And Shahrukh likes to move across the crease. So far, 64 runs, an average of 16 and a decent strike rate, but he would like to improve up on that performance.
Yeah, certainly one of the key players, and 64 runs in 5 innings. Not good enough for his standards. Hamdan Tahir has equally struggled in the D10 so far. It is a difficult format for the young batters, but let's see if they can get going today. They will have the shorter offside boundary. So anything short and wide from Sanchit will certainly be punished, and they need one of this pair to certainly provide them with a flying start. Here we go then. First ball of match number 29. 7 wickets in the tournament for Sanchit Sharma, coming off a player of the match performance in his previous game, so his confidence will be high. There is a deep square leg in position and a deep fine leg as well. So very leg side heavy field for Sanchit Sharma. Let's see if he can get that ball to swing in the early afternoon here at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Down the leg side, will start with a wide to open up.
Yeah, straight away looking to impose himself here, looking to use his feet. Down the leg side from Sanchit. He would like to get it up there and swinging, but Shahrukh is prepared to take his chances.
Yeah, he's very strong towards that square leg mid-wicket region. So you have to be careful bowling too straight to him. But it is a huge boundary on the onside. So he'll need to do well to miss the fielder. Goes downtown. And what a way to start your innings. A cracking blow over long on for 6.
That's an 85-meter hit from Shahrukh. Straight away, shuffling across the crease, and is able to fetch it from off stump. And it made a cracking sound as well. Gone all the way for 6. Terrific start here for Shahrukh Amin.
That is an incredible shot to get off the mark. Just the confidence to go through the line on the up. Immediately changes in the field. That mid-wicket is coming into the circle. The mid-on is dropping deep to the fence. But if he keeps connecting like that, that fielder will be a mere spectator. What a shot. He goes again. And long on is a spectator. Back-to-back maximums.
You hit the nail on the head, Ahmed Khwaja. You called it. And what a stroke again. That is courageous. That is high class from Shahrukh. Down the pitch and no nerves whatsoever. He's deposited 2 sixes of Sanjay Sharma. What does he do now?
Unbelievable striking. Well, first of all, he needs to change his length. Anything in Shah Rukh's half of the pitch is travelling this afternoon. Well, he goes very full and scuffed it in the end. He'll be disappointed he missed out. Wanted to cream that to the left of that mid-off fielder or to the right.
Well, he was surprised with that full toss, to be honest. He's looking down the surface and expecting a similar sort of length, maybe just angled across. And sometimes what happens is, as a batter, you don't expect those full tosses. And most of the batsmen, especially the top order batters, they're not able to put it away.
It's important for Shah Rukh not to get carried away here. You've gotten off to a start. You're sighting the ball well. You're timing the ball well. Make it a substantial innings, not just a breezy cameo. Get 40, 50 to your name and really propel your team towards a big score around 110, 120. That should be quite difficult to chase even for Fujairah. Down the leg side again. It's been a sluggish start for Sanchit.
It's been a great start if you're a Ajman fan and asked to bat, and they're off to a terrific start wide down the leg side. I think the idea is he wants to tuck up the left-handers for room. He's got square leg and long on, so perhaps he could have come round the wicket.
Yeah, absolutely. Angle the ball in. You've taken the fielder deep for anything that is mistimed in the air. Not a bad suggestion at all. It's another full toss and chance for a run out here. And unlucky that the throw did not nestle in the hands of Sanchit. Otherwise, Shah Rukh had been sold down the river.
Well, you can't afford that sort of mix-up. Another full toss, and he was surprised with it. He was playing that forward defense. Oh, good throw. Would have had him.
Very lucky escape indeed. And that fielder was right on the edge of the circle. So I think it would have been a single, but Hamdan set off, and then the big call of no. Trying to cut the swing on that occasion. Bit of a look to the umpire, but clearly he was a bit much too forward down the wicket.
A good comeback, bowling it full and straight, and Hamdan is also looking to impose himself here, wants to get a few boundaries. His partner is off to a flyer, 13 of 3. The pressure is on him, although they got a good start, but Hamdan needs to be proactive at the crease as well.
Absolutely, the first 2 overs of power play, mandatory power play that is, are very, very key. Heaved across the line, not quite out of the middle. Will find the fielder in the deep, but that's his go-to zone in the power play.
Yeah, that will be the end of the first over. It's quite an expensive one, 16 of it.
Left arm swing bowler Hafizur Rahman will be sharing the new ball with Sanchit. 6 wickets in the tournament so far. Economy rate not too bad. But if he gets it right, he can be very dangerous.
Absolutely. He's got slightly round armish action, which enables him to get that late swing away from the left-hander. And he's perfect for his square leg out and deep point on the fence.
Upishly driven, just short of the mid-wicket. Once again, Shah Rukh Amin running halfway down the track. It was straight to Ashwant. There was never a single there.
Getting a bit too excited there, Shah Rukh Amin. He wants to get back on strike, and he puts up his hand and saying to his partner, was his call not there? There was no run there.
Just a bundle of nervous energy. He's already cracked 2 sixes. He'll be chomping at the bit to get to strike, get after the bowlers of Fujairah. But you need to compose yourselves. You're a key player in that top order, especially in this format. Upishly driven and finds the gap to the right of that mid-off and finds the fence as well. Nicely put away by Hamdan Tahir.
That's a very good shot for a couple of reasons. One, he used his feet and got to the pitch of the ball. Secondly, he was looking to always open up the offside, go with the swing, not get tempted to playing across the line. Excellent use of the feet there from Hamdan.
Just that bottom hand scooping the ball in the air past that extra cover fielder. Nicely done. Not quite out of the middle, but that will certainly give him a lot of confidence to get that early boundary away. Sometimes he's a slow starter, Hamdan Tahir, and in this format, you cannot afford a slow start at all. Need to go hard right from ball one. Quick bouncer, caught him by surprise, waiting for the umpire signal. I think it's A-OK in terms of the height.
Yeah, he's nippy. He set the batters up by swinging it away, pitching it up, and all of a sudden he's got a sharp bouncer, and I've seen him surprise most of the batters with that quick delivery.
Especially with that roundish arm action like you mentioned. From that trajectory to get that ball to jump up can be quite awkward. And it's a very good option to use in your spell. One bouncer allowed per over. It's an automatic dot ball if you can execute. This time trying to rush down the track once again. That is something that he has consistently looked to do right from ball one.
Yeah, looking to get to the pitch of the ball. This time was beaten with a little bit of skidness off the track. He's not the tallest guy. He's skiddy in nature. Slides onto you a lot quicker than you think.
So far so good in this over. Only 4 runs conceded. I'm not sure he needs that deep point. It's such a huge boundary to the left of Hamdan. Surely anybody in the offside ring can get around to it. That would need to be an incredible hit to go beyond that fielder. I think they can bring him in and boost the onside field perhaps. That's another bouncer. Is it okay? I think it just might be. Nicely done.
Yeah, he's got the direction right there. That's one of the over. There was a previous bouncer as well. Look at it. Oh, wonderful delivery.
Instead of looking for the hook, perhaps that ramp over third could be a useful shot for Hamdan, especially if you're going to bat in the top order in the power play. They are going to bowl bouncers at you. You need that shot in your armory. It's a very useful stroke. It's an automatic boundary with the third man in. Sprayed down the leg side. Idea was right, execution not quite.
Yeah, I wanted to just surprise him with that length. Couple of bouncers, then followed an in-swinging Yorker going down the leg side. Still, it's been a top over. In this form of the game, you take it any day. Can he finish it off?
Yeah, anything around 10 runs per over is ideal. Whether you're bowling seam or spin. Even 12 runs per over I feel is okay. Especially here at this venue. Absolute batter's paradise here. You can hit through the line on the up. Look to express yourself. Goes full and he goes over the top. That's a meaty blow from Hamdan Tahir. In fact, it's a 6.
Sailed over, long on for a 6. That was a wonderful shot to finish over, which was quite tidy. That 6 takes it 11 of the over. Terrific blow here. Just in the slot. Easily done. 27 for none. It's a good start here from Ajman. Great camera work as well. Looking at various angles. 27 for none after 2.
Keshav Sharma, high quality left arm spinner, coming on to bowl immediately after the power play. They've hung on to it just yet. 6 wickets in the tournament so far. Pulled away hard, but there is plenty of protection deep on the onside now.
With two left-handers in the middle, I think they got to take that floating power play from the other end, not from that end, because the leg side boundaries are huge.
Absolutely makes sense to me. They need to keep being aggressive. Don't get bogged down. Beautifully bowled. Just that hint of grip off the surface.
He's a canny bowler, hitting the right length and getting that extra bit of bounce. Look at that delivery. He was trying to work it through the onside, beaten with that extra bit of bounce.
Yeah, very left arm spin heavy side is Fujairah. That was a drag down. He's gone aerial. Not quite out of the middle. And they're better off just playing it with soft hands towards the onside and look for two rather than clear the fence.
Yeah, either it should be out of the fence or just play it with soft hands and pick up those couples.
Once again, just skidding on to Shahrukh. Only going to be a single, so Keshav doing a good job so far in this over. Ajman need to be looking at that score of around 115, 120 here as well.
Absolutely, they will need that 120. Important for Keshav to close this over on a high.
Goes big. Has he gone big enough? Nope. Straight to the deep end wicket. Sanchit, excellent catch. And Keshav Sharma does the business for Fujairah.
That was always on the cards. That matchup, that temptation to go big through the leg side, but he's got a huge boundary to clear unless or until you hit the center of the bat. This is going to be always risky, and simple catch by Sanchit Sharma. Keshav strikes. End of Amdan for 12. It's 30 for 1 now.
New batter in is Sohaib Khan, man in form. He's had a terrific tournament so far. Excellent strike rate as well. And he's been a consistent source of runs for Ajman. And a very good hitter of spin, I feel.
A very fine talent. I'll be looking forward to seeing him more. It's 31 for 1 after 3 overs.
Going to see some off break coming in from the Bukhatir end. Ashwin Valtapa, only 2 wickets in the tournament, which is a surprise. But he's a very fine bowler, mixes it up nicely, gets that extra bounce and kick off the surface. Still hanging on to the floating power play. And starts with a wide, real loosener.
Yeah, they would have taken it if they're not lost Hamdan, but now Sohaib, he just needs a sighter.
Can he look to go over extra cover? There you can see that offside fence is very close in. He goes big. It hasn't got the distance. And an excellent catch. Rahul Chopra, the UAE one-day captain, shows how it's done.
That is tremendous athleticism, the ability to get to the ball. No one thought that he could get to it. He had to run at least 20 yards from long on to get to it. Barely it reached that 30-yard circle. What a good catch.
Sohaib Khan not quite to the pitch of the ball. Went straight up and look at that, full tilt. Excellent balance from Rahul Chopra. And it's back-to-back wickets here for Fujairah. They're back in the game. Sohaib Khan disappoints, 32 for 2. Dania Liaquat, best of 82 in this D10 so far. He is a fearsome hitter, Asghar Khan.
Oh, what a performance the other day. 82 in a D10 game. That speaks volumes of his ability to strike the ball. Such a dangerous player.
Trying to force that one through the offside, but this is superb bowling from Ashwant.
It's a good period of play here for Fujairah. 27 for none after 2 overs. The last 1.2 overs, 5 runs and 2 wickets.
Yeah, they've just slowed down, gotten bogged down after the power play. Big wind up there from Liaquat. Just catching the toe end of the bat though. This is excellent deception from Valtapa.
That's good stuff here. Again, Adib Usmani pretty vocal behind the stumps, just urging Ashwin Valtapa to close this over down without a boundary. That is also very, very important in this form of the game, especially.
They're really getting tempted by that onside boundary. Perhaps not playing the ball on merit. Oh, he goes big. That is a clean strike. Way back.
When you allow this man to open up his arms, free his arms, he's just an amazing striker of the ball. Once again, tremendous stroke over the top for 6.
That was not a bad delivery by any means. Wasn't even in the slot. But he had the courage, he had the conviction and the self-confidence to go big. Tremendous strike that. And he sent it on to the second tier of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. There are no half measures with Dania Liaquat.
He hits it so far. He is in tremendous form here. 38 for 2.
They need plenty more. Trying to flat bat that past the bowler. So at least the intentions from Ajman are crystal clear. They're going to go hard after every Fujairah bowler.
Shahrukh, look at he had very little strikes so far. Just 5 deliveries and 15 amongst that 2 big hits of Keshav Sharma in the first over.
Yeah, been very efficient whenever he's faced. Oh, that's a great option taken. And he executes it to absolute perfection. Wonderful shot.
He's evolving as a cricketer here, Shahrukh Amin. Now showing improvisation and skill. That is a wonderful shot. Terrific stuff here from Shahrukh. And a 4 overs, 43 for 2 for Ajman.
Well, Dania Liaquat, as you can see, 20 maximums in 8 matches of the D10 so far. By far the biggest striker of the ball. Mohammad Irfan of Sharjah is doing well as well. And Safir Tariq, he's having a great tournament for Abu Dhabi too, the glove man. Keshav Sharma to bowl out. Hard punch, but couldn't get past that extra cover. Good fielding by Harshit.
Top of the tree there, Dania Liaquat with 26s. And that's the name of this format. People who can hit 6s. They are so valuable.
This is very adjacent and given. Playing across the line to a straight one. And he was always in trouble when he didn't lay bat on ball.
That looked out right from the word go. And the only question was it going to spin past leg stump? The impact was pretty adjacent, Ahmed Khwaja.
Yeah, that looked pretty straight to me. Keshav once again hitting the brakes. Yeah, that is crashing into middle. It's missing off. It's missing leg. And right into the middle stick. Dania Liaquat, only 1 6 from him this afternoon. He'll be disappointed. Gone for 7 off 6. It's 43 for 3 now, Ajman. Wickets falling regularly here for Ajman, but as long as that scoring rate maintains, they wouldn't mind too much. Mohammad Aftab Javed, another clean striker of the ball, had a below par tournament, but a very, very good all-rounder. And he is the kind of player you want in that number 5, number 6 position.
Yeah, busy as well. Can stoke the ball nicely, find those gaps. Important partnership here. They can't just afford to keep losing wickets here.
Yeah, a long way to go just yet. Still have plenty of batting to come, but they would like one player in the top 3 to get a sizable score. Shahrukh Amin is the prime candidate today. Hitting from the crease, but this is superb bowling. Look at Keshav Sharma's figures. Outstanding.
Oh, this has been superb. 2 for 6 in D10 format. That is quite amazing.
And he likes to bowl with the harder new ball as well. Usually is a power play option as well. But with 2 left-handers, it was wise from Adib Usmani just to hold him back a touch. That's what he does well. Doesn't give you that hittable length very often.
Yeah, he bowls that perfect length. And we have seen this pitch, first game of the day, maybe there is a little bit of moisture underneath. Not much, but just when you hit the surface as a spinner, it's just bouncing a little, not quite skidding on.
Let's see if he can close his spell out well here. Squirted away, and what a catch at short third. Rais Ahmed flying high and plucking it out of thin air. Great grab.
Big moment in the game. Shahrukh, so impressive, but he's just thrown it away here. Sliced it up and over. That is a terrific take from Rais Ahmed.
Yeah, usually he's struggled in the field, but that was an excellent catch. And the danger man for Ajman departs. 20 of 8 for Shahrukh with 2 clean sixes, but they needed plenty more. At the halfway stage, now Ajman are sliding at 46 for 4. And a time for a change in the com box as well, as I hand it over to Mudassir Ali and Awais Ali.
थोड़ा जल्दी रहना भाई लोग अरेंज टहलते रहता है ऐसा ऐसा थोड़ा भागना सर मिडल यस मिडल राइट हैंड हर्षित हर्षित कवर्स आना कवर्स अबील अच्छा नहीं नहीं इसको रहने दे
Well, thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja and Azkar Khan. Yeah, things are looking bright for Team Fujairah, picking up 4 early wickets. Got away with some power. Well done once again. They've been top-notch today in the fielding department. And that has been one of the hallmarks and the highlights so far we've seen in this game. Fujairah having a very dominant hand at the moment in this game. That's all because of some brilliant bowling so far. And also, Adib Usmani, I think he's been very smart with the rotation of his bowlers. Ajman Valthapa, yeah, slightly was expensive in the first over, but then again, he has been the backbone and one of the mainstream bowlers by far for Team Fujairah. Pulled away, short delivery. And singles and doubles are definitely not going to harm Team Fujairah. It's a very tough situation for Team Ajman. They need to ensure to get somewhere around 90, 100 mark to challenge the mighty Team Fujairah, mind you. They've got the best batting lineups in this tournament so far. The likes of Aryan, Adib Usmani, Rais Ahmed, Ashwin Valthapa. They will just keep on coming at you. It's not getting any easier. That's up in the air. Chance. No, it's gone for a maximum. And a much needed one. And with that maximum, they've also reached the 50 mark. 55 now on the board. And the right time to introduce, for the first time today, it's going to be Mudassir Ali. Welcome, Mudassir.
Good afternoon, always, and good afternoon to all of our viewers. Wickets going down, but good to see a positive approach for the batters of Ajman off the mark with that maximum fumble from the bowler himself. But what game we are witnessing, and good to see teams bouncing back in this tournament. They had a jittery start. Ajman got that huge win yesterday, but the Daniel Liaquat is back in the hut.
Yeah, Mudassir, I think we are into the business end of this tournament, so you can't afford to be having any more losses from here onwards. Worked away towards mid-wicket, and another single, so once again, good over, just that one bat delivery, otherwise Ashwant has been spot on. And good to see Raheel getting a game, and on the very first delivery announcing his arrival.
This is how you grab the opportunity. A youngster started off really well, but he needs to make sure to stay till the end. A sensible piece of batting, plenty of runs. So the spell of Ashwant Valthappa comes to an end, going for 24 runs, a wicket in his kitty. 6 overs done, 58 for the loss of 4.
Well, it was a great start by the captain Shahrukh Amin, filling the shoes of Adnan al-Mulk, leading from the front, 20 in just 8 deliveries, and would wanted to convert this into a big one. Hamdan also getting a good start, but then Sohaib and Daniel, these were the two important wickets. And now it is going to be Aftab and Raheel. They've got a huge responsibility on their shoulders. Nicely bowled once again, Nabil Aziz. Yeah, he's working with the batter here. You can see he's not offering any pace, just waiting his pace and making the batters guess.
He has been quite impressive for Nabil Aziz. Nicely bowled, and good to see someone like Adib Usmani. He is helping the young bowler. He's asking him to bowl towards that 4th and 5th stump. 8 wickets so far, an economy of 9. So early days in the tournament for Nabil Aziz.
Yeah, now this is one thing which I'm really against with us here. You can see he's trying to force the issue and trying to just target everything on the leg side. Outside edge and very close, almost getting a wicket. The keeper not holding on to it. And also you can observe those couple of initial deliveries with us here. You can see that the ball was pitched onto that offside channel and the batter trying to create room and target the shorter part of the ground. And that's why completely getting deceived.
Oh, valid point. Just trying to get those maximums, but you need to play on the merit of the ball. And getting it some turn, Nabil Aziz. This is much better shot. Onto the back foot. Now dealing in maximums. The Ajman batters, they are looking good out there in the middle.
Yeah, this man, he's got fast hands. Look at that terrific bat speed. And just a swat. And look at that ball, how it's travelled towards that long on for a maximum and a much required one for Team Ajman.
And this is how you get your runs. Just waited on the back foot and playing on the merit of the ball. The best part was he did not try to go towards that cow corner, towards the deep square leg. Those are the shorter boundaries for the right-hander. So 7 runs so far. This time, he finds the fielder and he drops. A poor effort coming from Harshit Kaushik. He survives.
Yeah, no excuses. That should have been taken. And you can see the agony on the face of the bowler Nabil Aziz. He knows he was on the verge of getting the redemption. And yeah, once again trying to target the shorter boundary. But then again, these are the moments of the game. You really need to hold on to these. You don't expect your best fielders to be dropping these. And also adding salt to the wound. It's gone towards the boundary.
Ordinary stuff coming from Kaushik. I feel for the bowler. Because once he go back, the figures will show that he has considered 6 and a 4. So running hard, looking for that second run. No chance of that. Good work done by Rahul Chopra. So expensive over, a good over for Ajman. Going at 10 runs per over, 70 for the loss of 4 at the end of over number 7.
Well, these are the options utilized so far by the captain Adib Usmani. Sanjit Sharma was very expensive in that first over he bowled. Then Hafizur Rahman bowling an economical over. And the pick of the bowler so far, Keshav Sharma, he's done for the night. 5 dot deliveries, 7 runs and 3 wickets already. That is just magnificent stuff from the left arm orthodox.
It clearly shows the wicket is helping the spinners. If you can bowl at the right channel, and the key will be the length. So getting ready to bowl his second and the final over of the spell, Sanchit Mohan Sharma going for some runs in his first over. A partnership building between Aftab and Raheel.
Nicely punched towards long on, will only be a single. Yeah, it's a typical spinner's field that Sanchit Sharma has set. They've got a shot, third man, fine leg is in the circle. They've got a deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off, and a deep cover. So I don't really expect Sanchit Sharma to be offering any pace to the batters, and also not to be bowling anything short.
Yeah, absolutely. And they do have plenty of options when it comes to the spin department. The likes of Harshit Kaushik. He can bowl a couple of overs. Nicely managed, rolling those wrists. A slight fumble. And good game awareness, running hard between the wickets. Every run matters here for Ajman.
Yeah, this is very smart bowling by Sanchit Sharma. He did opt to go with that short delivery, but have a look at the running between the wickets. You can see straight away there was a nod from the batter, and well responded as well, getting those 2 important runs for his side.
He's looking good, young Raheel. Already got a maximum. But this is the over they need to target. Excellent. But wide has been called, trying to test Raheel with that bumper.
Yeah, the idea is right here from Sanchit Sharma. He's trying to just make the batters guess by bowling one notch slower bouncer. And now you can see that was much more quicker, but then going way above the head of the batter. And right call by the umpire, giving that as a wide.
I really don't understand why he is not bowling those cutters. So this is a wicket where you can deceive the batter by those cutters and slower deliveries. This is much better. This is much better.
Yeah, seems close, very close. Careful, Raheel, you're going along pretty well. Yeah, good call. Well read, Mr. Mudassir. I think he's heard you and he's opted to bowl that beautiful cutter. You can see completely deceiving the batter in the end.
A good comeback. Unlucky, I would say, Raheel. The ball hitting his back leg. And good work done by Adib Usmani. You were there out there in the center. This is the second day they are playing on the same surface. As the day progresses, do you think there will be a lot of purchase for the spinners as the day progresses?
Well, I think it will all depend on the dew. That is going to play a huge role. Otherwise, I think it's going to remain the same. And it's going to come onto the bat very nicely. That's just a pickup shot. Chance. And gone. He was looking so good, Raheel. But then again, trying to hit towards that longest part of the ground and finding the fielder.
At last, the partnership has been broken by Sanchit Mohan Sharma. It was in the slot, trying to go towards the longer part of the boundary, and a good catch taken by the fielder, Keshav Sharma. The handy knock from Raheel comes to an end. 74 for the loss of 5.
Well, just when that partnership was growing in stature and in confidence, they have disengaged this partnership, getting Raheel. Started off so well, hitting a maximum on the very first delivery. But then again, some excellent bowling by Sanchit Sharma, getting the better of him. Width offered, but no power behind the shot. The new batter, Shoaib, who's walked in the centre. No time for him whatsoever.
After just a couple of overs for Ajman, they'll be eyeing to go somewhere near that 100 mark. That will give some cushion to the bowlers in the second innings. The likes of Daniel Liaquat, Shahrukh Amin now back in the hut. It's a trouble time for Ajman.
Beautifully bowled once again, taking all the pace off. And this is where The experience of that man, Sanchit Sharma, comes into play. Look at that over. Very economical. And he's done for the night. It's 8 gone. 75 for 5. Well, there you go. The mandatory floating power play has been taken in the penultimate over. Now this is going to be very interesting, Mudassir. Giving the penultimate over, and that too in a floating power play to a spinner, Nabil Aziz. What do you make of that?
I'm very impressed by the captaincy of Adib Usmani. Always he tries out something new and give that opportunity to the youngster. And looking at the field setup here, it will be long off and deep mid wicket, two fielder station outside 30-yard circle. Go straight towards that long off region. Couple of bounces, some work for the fielder. So just a single. Brave move, I would say, from Adib Usmani, getting that spinner that in the floating power play.
Yeah, that's the field setup for you. They've got a very packed offside field. And now, Aftab on strike, they have opted to take, I think they're going with the same field, long off and deep mid wicket. Beautifully done. You can see he's varying his pace beautifully here. He's not getting predictable at all. And on that occasion, just firing it onto the stumps.
You can see that visible progress in the growth of Nabil Aziz. He has those variations. Now back to the basics. Slow in the air. So runs are hard to come as of now. Even though it's a floating power play, the batters are struggling to get after Nabil Aziz.
Well, every ball that you're not being struck for a boundary or maximum, I think for the bowler at this stage is a win for you. Outside edge, very lucky. Throw at the non-striker's end and only a single.
He's having a good day with the ball. A young lad, Nabil Aziz, wicketless. This is how you help the youngster. As a captain, Adib Usmani always backing the young talent. Good connection on the back foot. And excellent work coming in from Sanchit Mohan Sharma. All they could get is just a single.
Yeah, Sanchit Sharma bowled a lovely last over and that man once again into the act. I'm pretty much optimistic, Mudassir, that the captain Adib Usmani would have asked Nabil, are you okay and happy to be bowling the penultimate over and in a floating power play? And I know Nabil Aziz, I think he's a very brave and a courageous bowler. He would have said, yes, give it to me, let me do the job for you.
It's really tough for the bowler and for the player to say no to the captain. Then you will be in the firing line of the captain.
Yeah, at times when you reject these offers, you are most likely being sat in the next game, rested. Yeah, this is a close one though. And I think he's done well here, Sanchit Sharma.
Tell us about your playing days. Did you ever say no to your captain?
Well, I never got that opportunity because I was always rested. Yeah, I have some golden memories here, Mudassir. Yeah, I started playing cricket in this very ground in 1999. I still remember that was my first game here in this very stadium. Well, back to this game. Sanchit Sharma has done extremely well, but then again, the umpire wants to be 100% sure. And why not when you have the technology with you?
Just wanted to make sure that the left leg, whether is it in contact with the rope. What a terrific effort coming from a young fast bowler. A good commitment shown by Sanchit.
Last delivery of the penultimate over. It's down the ground and finally getting that gap and closing out the over with a glorious hit.
At last finds the boundary here, Shoaib. A valiant effort coming from the fielder, but what matters are the 4 runs. A much needed boundary to end the over. Number 9 is 83 for the loss of 5.
Right, then just the last over remaining this innings. How many can they get? Hafizur Rahman, mind you, he is not at his 100%. He's come out from an injury. So this is going to be a very important over.
Way outside the off stump. He started off really well. That maximum scored by Hamdan Tahir, that too on the very last ball of the first over of Hafiz, just spoiling his figure. But he's a kind of a bowler who can be very lethal with the new ball as well as with the old ball.
Yeah, he's got that combination of pace and control at the same time. So that makes a very lethal combination. Yeah, and the last couple of years when he was resting, that's where I think he's just lost his pace slightly. A very, very talented left-arm speedster. That is a horrid delivery, and I'm pretty much optimistic that has slipped out of his hand.
He's trying to bowl that slower delivery. Trying out too many things here, Hafizur Rahman. So wide, then a no ball, so it will be a free hit for Aftab. As rightly said, he was just trying to roll the fingers on that ball and losing the shape. So advantage Ajman.
Right then, a much needed free hit coming in for Team Ajman. And good news, it is Aftab on strike. In comes Hafiz. Go short. Oh, he's missed out on that one. I think he just wanted to hit it a little too hard. And that's why he just lost all the focus and connection.
Was how difficult it is for especially for the fast bowlers or a spinner after an injury to make a comeback, that too making sure that you are playing at the top level and you want to perform for your team and also for yourself. So how difficult it is to make a comeback.
It's very, very difficult, but that's it. It takes a lot of time to get back, to adapt to situations. And mind you, it's a difficult track to bowl on. There's not much help for the fast bowlers, and still he's doing well. That's gonna be a boundary. Not the most impressive of strokes, but effective, getting 4 runs.
I reckon he has seen that test match early in the morning. India versus Australia. So, what a shot, trying to go towards that leg side, but somehow he manages to go past the wicket keeper towards the top side.
Yeah, that is one way to unsettle the line and length of the bowler Hafiz. Last 4 important deliveries coming in, and now Ajman, they're on the verge of scoring 100, maybe more than 100. And give something for the bowlers to bowl at. It's turning out to be a lengthy over, a wide, a no ball, just a couple of legal deliveries so far.
And finds the fielder Ashwant Valthapa. At last, a wicket going down, leaking some runs Hafizur Rahman, but what matters is that wicket for Hafiz. It will help him to find his form with the ball.
Yeah, they're losing wickets at a very unopportune time once again. And it had to be Aftab to be taking the strike, but then again Shoaib trying to go a little hard, but mistiming it, and it was a nothing shot in the end. Ashwant Valthapa taking a clean take in the end to dismiss. The latest victim, Shoaib Ali, has to go after scoring 11. It's 90 for 6. Well, it has been a mixed bag of events in this over so far. We've seen everything: wide, no ball, wicket, boundary. So important 3 deliveries for Team Ajman. Short delivery pulled away, intentionally playing it down the ground. That is good to see. Ismail, smart move, because what's going to happen if he would have tried to play a big shot? Maybe he would have gotten out, so Aftab would have been stranded on the other end.
Good to see someone like Ismail rotating the strike, but this man, he's making a comeback. Look at that smooth run up. Good position of the seam and good release. He's trying to bend his back. He's putting that extra effort. All important tournament for Hafizur Rahman, just to showcase his talent to the selectors here in UAE domestic circuit, what he can do with the ball.
Outside edge and gone. Another one bites the dust. It's Aftab, the latest victim. And all of a sudden, it's turned out to be a great over. What a comeback by Hafiz.
This is the experience of Hafizur Rahman. Started the over with a wide and no ball, then a boundary, then 2 wickets going down in this over. The likes of Shoaib, now Aftab, managing 21 of 15 balls with the help of a 4 and a maximum. They have lost the 7th man. It's 91 on board.
Well, this has been a very impressive performance by Team Fujairah, winning the toss, opting to bowl first, and that decision has certainly paid dividends to Team Fujairah. It's going to be the last delivery coming up in this innings. Awais will certainly try to target towards the shorter part of the ground. Drills it towards mid-off, fumble, and it's going to be only a single. So job well done, Hafiz. Started off a little shakily in this over, but then again, a great comeback. And Team Fujairah are going to take that 92 any day.
They came out with a plan, and the captain utilizing the resources quite well yet again. They made sure to keep Ajman below 100 here. It's 92 what Ajman managed batting first. They started off really well. The likes of Shah Rukh and Hamdan got those runs in the power play. But after that, it has been the bowlers who made a comeback in this game of Fujairah. The likes of Sohaib, Daniel was back in the hut in quick time. It was Aftab who batted brilliantly for his 21 of 15 and 11 runs for Raheel and Shoaib, and 7 extras conceded by the bowling unit.
Well, it has been a very impressive performance. A collective effort from all the bowlers. You can see Sanchit Sharma was slightly expensive, but it was a great comeback, picked up a wicket. And then Hafizur Rahman, that last over he bowled, excellent stuff, picking up 2 wickets. Ashwin slightly expensive, but Keshav Sharma picked up the bowlers. 2 overs, 7 runs given, and 3 important wickets picked up early.
They started off really well. In the absence of Adnan ul Mulk, it was Shah Rukh Hameen and Hamdan Tahir who went after the bowlers in the power play. This was a 4 and a maximum against Hafizur Rahman, scored by Hamdan. Then Keshav Sharma, he came into the attack and he made the difference. Quick 3 wickets taken by Keshav Sharma, and at the other end, Ashwant Valthappa. He also bowled quite well. What an effort coming from Rahul Chopra.
A very smart approach by the captain, bringing him from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end, and the batters trying to go towards that longer part. Raheel came in and first ball struck a huge maximum, but then again, the problem was that the bowlers, they kept on bowling so well, and Sanchit Sharma reintroduced into the attack and straight away getting into the act, and the catching has been fabulous, and Hafizur Rahman picking up that wicket in that last over. And look at this, getting the better of Aftab. That was a huge wicket. And in the end, they'll be mighty pleased with this effort. Right then, Team Fujairah, they'll be needing 93 runs in the allotted 10 overs. The required run rate 9.3. Well, we'll find it out after a short break when we'll be back. Stay tuned.
Good afternoon, cricket fans, and welcome back to the iconic Sharjah Cricket Stadium for yet another match day of the 7 Districts presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fancode. It's match number 29 in progress, and Ajman, after being put into bat first, have posted a score of 92. Some starts for Shahrukh Amin and Aftab Javed, but nobody really kicking on, and in the end they have a below par score for the surface. Asghar Khan once again alongside me. Good afternoon, and Ajman will really need to bowl out of the skins to defend the score.
Absolutely, and the bowling was just superb. Keshav Sharma was expensive in his first over, fought back well. 2 wickets for Fujairah, 3 wickets for Keshav Sharma. Unbelievable returns from him. 3 for 7, 1 wicket for Ashwin. Overall, it's a fantastic effort after winning the toss and bowling first. It's a par score, and whatever little bit of moisture under the wicket is would have been dried out. Is the perfect conditions to bat. Now the Fujairah will be looking to chase this one down here.
Absolutely, they want to continue their winning momentum after triumphing over Dubai last evening and just get a foothold in that top 4 of the points table. There's a huge rush. 5 teams tied on 8 points, 4 wins, 4 losses each. So they want to just move ahead of the pack, and this is a perfect opportunity. Opening the innings for them will be Mayank Chaudhary and Aryan Sharma. Very surprising to see Adib Usmani, who's been in prime form in this tournament, one of the highest run getters, has demoted himself.
That's interesting. Just tinkering around with things. Not sure what's the logic behind that, but Aryan Sharma, he's looked good at times. Very good strike rate. Decent average as well. In this form of the game, will be looking to get going here.
Oh, absolutely. Meanwhile, Mayank Chaudhary, another very fine player, short of runs in this D10, so perhaps they just want him to get some game time in the middle. He will be a key player down the stretch. And another key player, certainly for Ajman, is Awais Ahmed. Tell us more about him.
Well, we all know a lot about him. Been watching him swinging the ball. He's got those off cutters. He's got a wonderful Yorker, an excellent economy rate. Ahmed Khwaja, 6 wickets at 8.36 runs per over. That is outstanding.
Yeah, to go below 9 runs per over in the D10 format, that is truly exceptional. Let's see if he can chip in terms of wickets as well. Here we go then. First over of power play. There is a deep third in position, and the orthodox deep square leg, more towards fine for that top edge pull or hook. Watch out on that front pad, Mr. Aryan Sharma. Awais Ahmed will be looking to hone in and knock you over. First ball of the run chase. It's a slow delivery to start. Very interesting.
He's very versatile bowler, and that's where he's so good. It's hard to predict. Yes, he's got that stock delivery which comes back into the right-hander, but he's a versatile bowler, all-round package.
Yeah, perhaps not as flashy as someone like Mohammad Rohit Bangash, but equally effective, equally deadly with the new ball, and even more reliable, I would dare say. Let's see if he can strike early. Lovely off drive, but straight into the non-striker's end. And Aryansh will get underway with a quick single.
That was a delightful straight drive. Right out of the middle of the bat. Unfortunately, just a ricochet of the stumps. Look at that, aiming for that full delivery there.
Good balance there from Aryansh. Didn't overstride on that front foot. He knew that in-dipper was coming soon. And just remained leg side of the ball. That is very important against the left arm swing bowlers. Mayank, well, he has been a candidate for LBW in the past, so he'll need to be very, very watchful indeed. Wapish punch, not quite to the pitch of the ball, but he'll quickly scamper through to get off the mark.
Powerful player, Mayank Chaudhary. Short of runs, he'll like to get going here. A genuine opener as well. So maybe there is thought process that Adib Usmani, who is more versatile player, might just bat at number 3. They got Rais Ahmed as well.
Yeah, very interchangeable batting lineup Fujairah have. You can send anybody up in the top 4 and they can equally do a job. Even Harshit Kaushik, the hard-hitting left-hander, has on occasion batted in the top 3, top 4. So they have a great balance to the squad. Oh, inside edge. He was just looking to open up the offside. If you notice there, Asghar Khan, he just took that front foot towards mid-wicket just to get his bat flow through.
Yeah, making that room. He was looking to hit that one hard as well. Just yoked him, full of length. Was prepared to hit it over the top, I guess, but the length didn't allow him. It's going to be the third umpire will have a look.
Yeah, let's take a look here. I think that he was safe, but always be on the safe side when you have the option of the TV replay. And it was pretty close. Not a bad shout from Ajman at all.
Yeah, very, very much aware to the situation in his follow through. He's a good athlete, a wholehearted cricketer.
Yeah, very humble, unassuming, just goes about his work. Very underrated bowler, you're right. More often than not, he's amongst the top 5 wicket takers, but you barely notice him because he doesn't have those flashy dismissals. Just an honest worker, goes about his business quietly. Sliced behind point. There is a deep point in position. And they'll run on the throw. Good communication between Mayank and Aryansh.
Longer part of the ground as well. The third man fielder not quite really switched on, and it was excellent running between the wickets. Between these two, they battled a lot together. And straight away, Mayank was waiting for his partner, and he was called through. Good stuff here.
Yeah, Aryansh was always running to the danger end. He had to make it his own. And he's really improved his range hitting. That is something that I've noticed in this D10. Now he has that ability to hit the sixes from the crease against the seamers. So he certainly added to his power game. Flicked in the air, and that will travel. There you go. Into the stands. In fact, onto the roof for a giant six.
Tremendous strike. He's been a revelation in this tournament when it comes to those big hits. Have a look at that. That was nonchalant flick all the way. What a sight. Great camera work as well. That's the end of the first over. 10 without loss.
Right arm speedster Mohammad Abu Bakr coming in to share the new ball from the Bukhater end. Tell us more about him, Asghar.
Oh, he's a terrific prospect. He's got all the ingredients to be a top-class performer, but unfortunately, he hasn't lived up to his potential as yet. He's got some magical spells happening for him, but in between, he's been wavered. So I think something he needs to work on his accuracy. If he gets it right, he's handful.
Good start and good running between the wickets. Drop and run from Mayank. So he's doing the right thing, just feeding the strike to Aryansh. Yeah, when you mention Abu Bakr, he has the ability to swing the ball at pretty lively pace and just gone off the boil in the last 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, and his physique and his appearance as well. He's got square leg back on the fence and ring field. There's a short fine, mid-wicket, mid-on, offside. There's a wide-ish backward point. And a man just next to the keeper. A bit of a fly slip. 2 men on the offside and mid-off.
Yeah, the onus isn't to not bowl too full. Otherwise, you will be taken for a ride down the ground, mid-off and mid-on up. So keep it back of a length. Flicked away hard towards mid-wicket. And on this outfield, no chance. Lovely shot from Aryansh.
A lovely flick of the wrist as well. Last over, he put a Vas on the roof. Now this one was uppish as well. That bottom man coming into play. And look at that outfield. It's lightning fast here. Great wrist work from Aryansh.
Yeah, very nice shot, and he placed it well. Wanted to miss that square leg. And he did it with aplomb. 13 off 6. He hasn't really played a shot in anger. Just a rock solid opener. No wonder he's the go-to ODI opener for the UAE national team. Bit of a heave on that occasion. Straight to the square leg, and Aryansh, where were you going, my friend? You almost ran yourself out.
Oh, that was a corner. Good bit of work there. And he just ran with the shot, not realizing it gone straight to square leg Daniel Akat towards his left hand side. That is good pickup, but unfortunately the throw was not great.
Yeah, I think he didn't realize that the square leg had moved towards deep mid wicket. Hence Daniel Liaquat right next to the leg umpire. So needs to be watchful, needs to be careful. You've gotten off to a start here. You're timing the ball well. Oh yes! Pumped over extra cover and sailing away into the Sachin Tendulkar stand.
That's been the problem with Abu Bakr. That length is not consistent. This time again, going full, and what a tremendous strike. Great balance and lovely extensions of the arm.
Just the way he shifted his momentum. Beautiful shot. What a clean strike that was. 19 off 8. He's taking the game away from Ajman right here in the power play. Remember, they got 27, but then fell away badly once the field restrictions were lifted. So they're matching them. Goes aerial, and don't bother running for that one. Once again, it's a 6.
Once again, he's not learning from his mistake there, Abu Bakr. He's got to bowl those cutters, can't afford to get predictable. Similar sort of delivery and similar sort of result. What a strike. Terrific blow again.
This is magnificent clean hitting from Aryansh. Didn't even bother running. He knew he had absolutely nailed it. So dealing in 6s, his third. 25 of just 9 deliveries. He has set the platform for a Fujairah victory. Long way to go just yet. But he's looking $1 million. Change of pace and punch through the covers. 2 maximums and a boundary to conclude.
21 of the over. Spare of thought for Abu Bakr. He's gone the journey here. That was the off cutter. Halfway down, and look at that for a shot. Terrific timing and placement. 31 for none after 2 overs.
Well, this is a great move, taking the floating power play immediately. And that sends out a clear message to the opposition, Azhar Khan. We're coming after you and we're coming hard.
That's the right move. You got the initiative in the game and you don't allow the opposition to get back in. That's pretty ruthless.
Absolutely. So Wes Ahmed will bowl his final over. Slow delivery and watchfully played by Mayank. He's in absolutely no hurry at all. His partner is going great guns.
He can afford to take a little bit of time, but he would like runs next to his name as well. That's a good opportunity. They're chasing a par score, good batting wicket, good conditions. He wants to cash in here.
Yeah, he does play that bottom hand flick towards wideish mid wicket really well. And strong on the square cut as well. Good back foot player. Square drive behind point. Field is set for that. Now then, Aryansh back on strike. Will he look to change his approach or will he still go hard and hell for leather?
I think he's smart enough. He will look to pick up his spots and wait for something in his arc, and he can afford, because he's got off to a flyer, he can afford to play on his merits in this point of time.
Yeah, especially OS. He's the kind of bowler you don't want to give an opening to. He can run through a side, 2 or 3 quick wickets. So I do feel Aryansh will be a touch watchful maybe. Big grunt on that one, and it's a wide. Just got the line wrong.
Yeah, that was nicely bowled in terms of length, but not quite the direction. It was the off-cutter. Change of pace there. They desperately need not only 1, but couple of wickets.
Well, I remember a certain Rawalpindi Express used to do that. A big grunt on the slow ball. So trying to outwit Aryansh there. It did almost work. Just drifting beyond the tram lines though. He's an honest trier. He'll certainly try to make something happen for the side of Wes Ahmed. Just the nature of the format. Only 2 overs to bowl. Toe end of the bat. Mid on. Will take the catch. So he does create that impact with the slower bouncer.
Brilliantly bowled and just misread there by Aryansh, getting ahead of himself. Bottom of the bat and a timely breakthrough just when things were drifting away from Ajman. The premium fast bowler strikes.
No mistake made by Mohammad Ismail. Fujairah get their opening, but Aryansh with a fabulous innings. 29 of 11 with 3 maximums is 33 for 1.
Next time, off time. Thank you, sir. Left arm over, 3 ball to play.
New batter in is Adib Usmani. Oh, look at that. Ramp over short third. Beautifully played. He's a tall lad. To execute that stroke is not easy by any means.
He's a class player and he really looks to just use that pace. He's got that presence of mind and the ability to execute strokes such as this. This is a wonderful start from the captain.
Very deftly played. Wasn't a bad delivery by any means, but still manufacturing a boundary. He's had a terrific tournament, 227 runs. And that best of 82 was truly a spectacular innings.
One of the all-time great knocks, the 10 format.
Unfortunately was on the losing side. It was a big run chase against Abu Dhabi. Slow delivery and very watchfully played. So they're well ahead of the game at the moment, despite losing Aryansh.
That's a problem for Ajman. They got to keep on producing wickets and they need a couple of those tight overs. Just push the run rate a little up and maybe just create a little bit of panic.
1 for 17 on the day. Once again, OS7 maintaining that excellent economy rate and an early wicket. But he certainly cannot be the lone warrior. They need several other bowlers for Ajman to stand up and be counted if they are to defend the score of 92. Was late on that one, inside edge. So he closes his spell out well. 3 overs of power play done. Fujairah 38 for 1.
हाँ मैं जाता उधर थोड़ा पानी पीने covering off stump sir yes left arm round
So it's going to be Mohammad Ismail. He's had a terrific tournament, 8 wickets and an economy rate below 10. Can he create a bit of a flutter in the Fujairah dugout there? Very nicely placed, going at almost 13 runs per over. It's a below 100 target they're chasing. And you do expect this man in prime form to finish the job. Keeps it simple. Bowls wicket to wicket. Not a big turner of the ball, and they've taken 2 without breaking a sweat. That's an excellent shot and even better running between the wickets.
Very smart cricketer Adib Usmani. He'll be looking to work the ball into the gaps and wait for his moment, wait for his chance. The right kind of length and look to pounce. What a tournament he's having, the Fujairah skipper.
And he has that inside out shot over extra cover as well. Ball quicker into the surface. And we saw Keshav Sharma do that for Fujairah as well with great effect.
Yeah, he really set the batters up. 3 for 8 in his 2 overs. What a spell he had.
He was truly outstanding. That's all they really need to do. Just push the 1s and 2s. that occasional calculated risk as well.
Yeah, every over they will look to find boundary at least once. They got wickets in hand, 9 wickets.
And a
Yeah.
very deep batting lineup as well. Bowled him! It was the quicker one that skidded on. And Mayank Chaudhary got the shock of his life.
He was rooted to the crease. Bit too casual, bit too tentative, Mayank Chaudhary playing from the crease. And I think he was done in length. That really hurt him. Gone right through his defenses. So a disappointing campaign, disappointing run of low scores continue for Mayank Chaudhary. He's gone for 3. And Fujairah 41 for 2.
Rahul Chopra, just his third or rather second innings of the tournament, so early days just yet. What a man to have coming in at number 4, the UAE ODI captain.
A really, really fine player, especially against the spinners. He's got the ability to manipulate the strike and find boundaries.
He certainly needs some time in the middle. So this is an ideal opportunity. Knock off the remaining 50 odd runs. Get a quick fire 20-25. Hard cut and in the gap. That's gone in the blink of an eye.
Terrific placement. Exactly knows where the fielders are. Opening up the offside, targeting that shorter boundary and getting that one away. Adib Usmani is the man for Fujairah once again. 46 for 2 after 4 overs.
Another left arm tweaker coming into the fray. It will be Danial Liaquat coming in from the Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Well, starts off with a big wide flighted delivery, and it's been flighted over extra cover for 4.
Not the line you want to bowl, especially in this form of the game. Allowing the batters to free up their arms through the offside. You're asking too much. That was beautifully played.
Early boundary in the over. 50 raised for Fujairah in very good time. And you cannot bowl that kind of delivery to a class act like Rahul Chopra. Only 3 wickets in the tournament, and that economy rate tells the story.
Expensive. Hasn't been easy for the most of the bowlers.
And that's all they will do after getting that early boundary. Just drop and run. No pressure at all on the batters in the middle. So Adib Usmani, already 220 plus runs in the tournament. In prime form. Not only is he a fine batter, but a great strategist, isn't he?
Yeah, very, very shrewd when it comes to tactics. Played a lot of cricket at the highest level in India. Brought up on those spinning pitches. And he's just an outstanding thinker of the game, like you said.
Yeah, very unorthodox. He has his own ways. But he's got tremendous success this season. Quicker one bowled into the pitch. Nicely played by Rahul. Couldn't quite find the gap. They won the D20 in spectacular fashion. They won the D50 emphatically. And now looking to do a three-peat. All D series titles in a single winter. Flighted, hit in the air, but just short of long off. If they can pull that off, that will be a season for the ages.
Oh, absolutely. And he's been instrumental figure in that culture, that winning culture, those habits, and also as a wicket keeper and a leader of the side.
Yeah, we've seen some great wicket-keeping captains in the past, haven't we? Nicely played, just tucked away towards square leg. Decent over from Daniel, coming back well after conceding that early boundary, but Fujairah in a strong position, 54 for 2 at the halfway stage, and we'll hand it over to Wais Ali and Mudassir Ali.
अजमान भाई आएंगे अदनान भाई
Thank you very much, Ahmed Khwaja and Asghar Khan. Well, going along pretty nicely at this stage for Fujairah. It has been one-way traffic. You can see the bowlers, they are struggling in the middle. Mohammad Aftab, he was brilliant in the first innings. I think he's got a massive job at the moment. Come down the track, beautifully bowled. Just adjusting his length slightly back of the length. And right, time to welcome once again Mudassir. Welcome.
Thank you, always. In a commanding position, Fujairah chasing that 93. They have lost a couple of wickets. But what a tournament. Adib Usmani, the captain of Fujairah, is having with the bat. Not only getting those runs, but also marshalling the troops quite well. We haven't seen the likes of T20 UAE captain Mohammad Wasim yet to make the appearance for Fujairah in this edition. It was a poor delivery, running hard. Was it a leg by or was there a bat involved?
Yeah, I think so. There's no signal of the leg by, so he has gotten some bat on that one. Yeah, it's that stage of the tournament where each win and loss is going to make a massive difference. Swept away, straight to the fielder. Dot delivery, a rare dot delivery. Yeah, Sharjah, of course, they have qualified for the next stage. Fujairah also sitting comfortably at that number 2 position. There's a fight between Ajman, Dubai, Emirates Blues, and Abu Dhabi has the slightest of chances maybe to making their way in. But to do that, Mudassir, I think they'll have to win all of their remaining matches. If I'm not mistaken, maybe their next game is against Sharjah. So it's going to be a very, very tough ask for them.
Indeed, they not only win, but also they need to make sure to better the net run rate. And Sharjah, what a tournament they are having. Goes straight down the ground. What a hit. No chance for the fielders at long off and long on. And with a boundary, score moves to 62 for the loss of 2.
Yeah, no pressure whatsoever on Team Fujairah. Way too full in the arc. And Nadeem Anjum, yeah, there's a bright smile on his face. He's done well to get out of the way in time. And getting 4 runs to close out the 6th over. Fujairah are 62 for 2. So far, so good. Adib Usmani, the captain, playing a very valuable knock. That's a Chinaman from Daniel Liaquat. It's up in the air. And a valiant effort. Yeah, that just sums up the story in the fielding department.
So not easy, that too against Rahul Chopra. He always fancy to go toward the score corner, going down on one knee, and a good connection, and it's a shorter boundary. Valiant effort from Rahil. It was never easy. And a maximum for Rahul Chopra.
Yeah, they're running away with the show. And Fujairah after this win. I think they're trying to chase this down quickly just to ensure their net run rate stays healthy.
Rightly said. They are in a commanding position. If they can just win this game before 9th over, it will be good for Fujairah. Yet again, back-to-back maximums. Poor delivery from Daniel Liaquat. Rightly punished by Rahul Chopra.
Well, Daniel Liaquat, that man was the hero in that last game with those 82 runs. And today, you can see a very off day, a poor delivery, way too short. And he's given ample time to the batter. And yet again, no chance for that fielder. Back-to-back maxis. Nicely bowled. Equally well played. It's a very smart wicket after getting those 2 maxims. Just getting off strike.
And if you look at the squad of Fujairah, they have the service of Mohammad Wasim, the likes of Simranjeet, Sagar Kalyan. They do have a very strong bench here. Top edge, Hamdan Tahir settling. So Daniel Liaquat strikes. The man in form with the blade, Adib Usmani, the captain, departs.
Yeah, you can see even after reading that Chinaman, still Adib Usmani couldn't really hit that out of the park. Just showing his cards pretty early, Daniel. Yeah, he was a Chinaman. But then again, not the best of shot selections. And a top edge, easy take for the keeper. Yeah, but then again, I think it's too late for Team Ajman. You can see there's no real chirping. There's no real celebration. Adib Usmani, the captain, has to go after playing a valuable 19 in just 12 deliveries. In comes another very talented left-handed stylish batter, Harshit Kaushik. Good average, good strike rate. Very aggressive batter. Already has a 50 onto his name. Beautifully ball tossed up and just keeping away from the arc of Harshit. Straight away Harshit. He's off the mark.
Rightly said, aggressive batter. A very humble person, Harshit Kaushik. He comes out, he gets those runs, performs for his team. Very focused. So they have got those maximums now. It's time to rotate the strike. 15 runs and a wicket going down in that over of Daniel Liaquat. So 16 runs away from winning this game. 77 for the loss of 3 at the end of over number 7.
Well, it has been a very impressive show so far, Aryan Sharma. That man, he is in a very good form so far. Mayank, not the best of games in this one. Adib Usmani once again into the act. 19 in just 12. And now Rahul. What an inclusion, Rahul Chopra. He was busy with the national duties. And now that man is back. You can see what he's done.
Yeah, they have covered every department. Look at that batting card. The likes of Aryan Sharma, Mayank Chaudhary, then Adib, Harshit, Rahul. And quite interestingly, Rais Ahmed, he has been utilized in the middle order. We all know he's an explosive batter when it comes to the top of the order.
Well, this is a very brave move to be bringing Abu Bakr back into the attack. He gave 21 runs. So let's see if this decision pays off in their favour. Short delivery, just hurrying on to the batter, getting slightly late on that. Now, I think the match is pretty much done and dusted. Fujairah are on the verge of registering one more victory and getting closer to cementing their spot for the semi-finals.
In a good position there, and this is the advantage you have when someone like Adib Usmani, who has a vast experience of playing good cricket back home in India, Mumbai, and he shifted his base from Oman. He read the surface quite well. And as a captain, you need to know how to utilize your bowlers. And looking at the surface, he did a pretty good job. The way he utilizes the spinner especially.
Absolutely. He has been a very smart operator, very thinking captain, very inspiring leader, getting the best out of his teammates.
It's a matching day here in Combox.
Yeah, two very, very handsome men in the com box. Short delivery once again. And Rahul just getting a little lazy on that shot. Yeah. It's not really working for Team Ajman at the moment.
It's important not only to have that squad, but also you need to make sure that you have a right leader to lead the team. And we have seen the likes of Khalisha doing a wonderful job. We know it's a complete packed side, but also as a captain, you need to know how to utilize the resources. He's doing a pretty good job. So is Adib, and I also like the way Ronak Panoli is utilizing. He has that very minimum options when it comes to the batting, but he's doing a wonderful job.
Oh, absolutely. No two doubts on that. All the names that you've mentioned, these men have played a lot of cricket and have been great servants to the game. And also now showing this skill set, that how inspiring leaders they are. Khalid Shah, of course, talking about that man. Not only is he a great leader, also a great batter as well. Has been consistently giving good starts to his teams. So that is one team you need to look out for.
I just could not find the weakness of Sharjah team. It will be really tough for the teams to come out, and you need something special to get better of Sharjah. And also the way Adnanul Mulk, he has led his side. The likes of Hamdan Tahir, Shahrukh Amin, Daniel Liaquat, what a tournament he is having playing for Ajman.
Well, that's the field setup. He's got a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep cover. So the fine leg is in the circle alongside the third man in the circle. Fuller delivery, cut away in control. Will only be a single and inching closer to yet another victory. This team Fujairah after 8, 83 for 3. Just the 10 more runs required. It has been a one-sided encounter, and it is Team Fujairah very lucky with the toss, winning the toss. And Adib Usmani, he had no hesitations to be bowling first. He saw there's something in the wicket, utilizing the wicket beautifully, and they are on the verge of registering yet another victory.
All the hard work was done at the top of the order. Now it's up to these two. They are taking their own time. Just try to finish this game in this over. Not only a couple of points, but also you need to make sure to better your net run rate. After yesterday's win, they are back at the number 2 position in the points table, Fujairah.
Yeah, very destructive side, Team Fujairah. There's one trick I think they're missing out, Mudassir, is that they're sending Raees Ahmed way too late in all the games. That is one man you need to ensure you send him up the order, because he's an absolute destructive machine, and he's got that knack of getting you quick runs as well.
And that too, he's a kind of a batter who can get you those quick runs in the power play. And where they are posting 110, if Raees goes and if he clicks, that 110 could be 130, 140. A loosener onto the pads. And full advantage taken by Kaushik.
Yeah, drag down delivery, way too short, and onto his pads. And Harshit Kaushik is very strong in those areas. Look at that. Very fast hands, gets into those excellent positions. Yeah, vacant region. Getting another boundary. So one big hit away, and I won't be surprised, Mudassir, if Harshit will try to finish this game off with a glory maximum.
He always loves to play against a left-arm orthodox. It's a longer boundary towards the leg side of Harshit Kaushik. Yet again onto the pads. And talking about the batting lineup of Fujairah, as rightly said by you, we were talking about Raees Ahmed, but they have that luxury, the likes of Aryan Sharma, Deep Usmani, Mayank, and the problem for Fujairah is once Sagar and Wasim, they are back in this playing 11.
Yeah, that'll be testing times for the captain. Goes for that reverse switch hit, and what a way to win the game. Outrageous hit, and it is Team Fujairah once again triumphant, winning the game yesterday and once again clinching victory. Have a look at this stroke.
Good to see Rahul Chopra stay till the end. And the business been done by Kaushik and Rahul Chopra. A convincing win. They bowled really well. They batted well. Fujairah winning this game by 7 wickets in hand. So they will stay at that number 2 position in the points table. For Ajman, a lot of hard work needs to be done by the players, especially in the batting department.
Yeah, handshakes all around to one of the best sides in this tournament. But in the end, it was Fujairah. It turned out to be a one-sided affair, and that's all because Fujairah, they played better cricket than Team Ajman. And also, credit needs to be given to the captain, Adib Usmani, reading the conditions so well, bowling first, and they'll be mighty pleased with the effort from his men.
No learning days for young cricketers of Ajman as well as of Fujairah, the likes of Shahrukh Amin, who started off really well, but he needs to make sure to convert those 10, 20s into 40s and 50s. Daniel Liaquat had an off day with the bat, and that is the reason they struggled in the batting, and they came out to chase down the target of 94. They were always in control. Aryan Sharma started off really well, quick 29 in just 11, Adib managing 19, and Rahul Chopra remained unbeaten on 32 of 17, and Harshit Kaushik got 10 in 7 deliveries. And just one extra, it shows the disciplinary in the bowling of Ajman.
Yeah, talking about the bowling, I think it was Awais Ahmed. He bowled his heart out, gave 17 runs, picked up that important wicket early on, but then you can see Abu Bakr is very expensive, and you can see that highlight of this innings was the spinners. They couldn't really get going. You can see they were taken for cleaners today. Mohammad Ismail 10.36 economy, Danyal above 11, so that was the problem, and in the end it is Team Fujairah clinching yet another victory. What a very exciting package. It was the Aryan Sharma show. The moment he came in, he announced his arrival, and he was absolutely severe. Wherever you ball him, he made you pay. Awais Ahmed gave some resurrection after he picked up this wicket. Yeah, he was the only bowler who bowled well, but then again, it was the batters, Mayank Chaudhary, couldn't really get going. And look at that shot. Beautiful timing, beautiful placement. Adib Usmani, the captain, stepping in and ensuring that there are no more hiccups in this innings. In came Rahul Chopra. And this was the moment they picked up Adib Usmani, but still there was a lot of work to be done for Team Ajman.
So this was a winning shot from the blade of Rahul Chopra. The thumping victory for Fujairah and couple of points in their kitty. And let's see how this match transpired. Batting first, Ajman just could manage a 92 for the loss of 7. After getting some runs, so was the Shahrukh Amin. The pick of the bowlers for Fujairah, it was Keshav Sharma, who got 3 wickets and going for just 7 runs in the shorter format. A brilliant bowling performance, and when the chase started, it was Aryan Sharma, the youngster, providing and giving that platform for Fujairah. 29 quick time, and Rahul Chopra, the vice captain, in fact remained unbeaten on 32. The bowlers tried their best, but clearly the day belongs to Fujairah, and they went on to win this game by 7 wickets in hand. So 4 games on day 8, and the upcoming game will be played between Abu Dhabi. They'll be taking on in-form Sharjah. That will be match number 30. So plenty of action on day 8 in 7 districts presents Emirates D10, powered by Fan Code. Let's head down to the sidelines for the post-match presentation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the post-match presentation for match number 29 of the 7 Districts Presents Emirates D10 2024 powered by Fancode. It was Ajman taking on Fujairah. Ajman batting first posted a score of 92 and in the end Fujairah won handily with 7 wickets in hand. It's time to present the player of the match medallion that will be distributed by our match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. And it goes to a Fujairah bowler, the left-arm spinner, Keshav Sharma. 2 overs, 3 wickets for just 7 runs. Keshav, please join us and receive your award. Outstanding bowling on a very good batting wicket. Keshav, congrats on this award. On one end you had 2 left-handers, on the other side you had the shorter leg side boundary. What was your game plan for bowling today?
Yeah, the game plan was simple, bowl to the longer end, and the wind was also blowing to the other side, so I executed it nicely today and hopefully it worked off also, so I'm very happy with it.
You've had success in the D20, you've had success in the D50, looking good in the D10 as well. What is the secret for Fujairah doing so well in these D tournaments?
The secret is just that keeping our basics right, bowling to the right areas, and in the shorter format you don't have much options, you can't bowl here and there, you have to bowl according to the field. So just sticking to the basics and hopefully it's working for us. Our batsmen are also in good touch, they chased the total down easily. So yeah, just bowling plan is simple, just bowls within the stumps and bowl to the longer end, because in these grounds, like every time we see one end is longer and one end is shorter, so we're just bowling, like whoever the spinner is bowling, just bowl to the longer end and keeping your lengths right.
Well, you mentioned the batting. We know you're a very good bowler, but I know about your batting skills as well. Have you had a word with Adib? Send me up the order, I'll hit some sixes as well.
No, Adib is very keen. He always asks me, like like last night also when match was a bit crucial, so I was padded up. But yeah, batsmen are finishing. I'm happy here that I'm not batting.
Well, I hope your batters keep finishing and you keep finishing the wickets as well. Well bowled today, Keshav.
Thank you so much.
Well, that's all from the post-match presentation for now. Well, we have another exciting match coming up at the D10 very soon. It's going to be Abu Dhabi taking on Sharjah. Abid. Leading team Sharjah, of course, we have Khalid Shah. And of course, our esteemed match referee, Mr. Iftikhar Ali, is going to be Abu Dhabi to flip the coin. Heads is the call, and heads it is. Khalid Shah, congrats, won the toss. What have you decided?
We are going to bowl first.
Bowling first, what do you think is a decent target to restrict Abu Dhabi to?
Well, anything, Abu Dhabi always has a good size, so anything below 100 would be a good target to restrict them and try to chase that down as soon as possible.
You have literally been perfect in the tournament so far. 8 wins out of 8. Is there a concerted game plan that we want to go all the way undefeated, or it doesn't matter?
Actually, sometimes, obviously you want to go undefeated throughout the tournament in the last game. But obviously the guys seems to be a bit relaxed, want to give them that punch as well to get ready for the big knockout games as well. So it's absolutely fine, let's hope for the best.
Changes to the side.
Yeah, so we have 2 changes in. Farhan is not playing, Shabab is not playing, they are resting. And so Fujairah is in, and a couple of under 21 boys are not playing, and 2 under 21 are in.
Best of luck, Khalid Shah. Ali Abid, unfortunately टॉस हार गए. अगर आप टॉस जीतते तो क्या करते?
हमने बैटिंग ही करनी थी, क्योंकि अभी बैटिंग में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह काफ़ी क्लिक हो रही, तो कोशिश करेंगे अच्छा टारगेट सेट करेंगे.
देर आए लेकिन दुरुस्त आए. 8 मैच हो गए, 4 विंस 4 विक्ट्रीज. काफ़ी क्रूशल मैच है.
जी बिल्कुल, क्योंकि आज जीतेंगे तो टूर्नामेंट में इन रहेंगे, तो कुछ चांसेस ज़्यादा हो जाएंगे हमारे लिए. तो कोशिश करेंगे आज जीतें और उससे मोमेंटम को बरकरार रखें.
टीम में चेंजेस.
जुबैर खान आया है हैदर अली की जगह.
Best of luck.
थैंक यू.
Right then, news from the sidelines. Sharjah have won the toss and they've elected to bowl first.